Okay, hello. Let me check this feed. Working, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Monday. It has been a wonderful Monday. Gorgeous weather, a little cooler since Friday arrived last week, which is great. Well received. Open this door a little bit so my internet signal's a little stronger. Um, so I've been reviewing all my resources, in addition to the MLS. There's a lot of other places, especially for these our rural markets. There's a lot of agents that are not realtors in our area, like land people. There's a lot of timber guys, like they have real estate licensing. And there are places where their listings are held, but you got to go look at those, especially now with me being in development. Those are a lot more attractive listings than they used to be for me personally. And again, most of my clients are investor clients, so the development side goes right along with everything that we do, whether it's new construction or fix and flip. It's all making money. So. Really cool listings today. I checked Pickens County and I checked Fayette County. Those were the only two I had time to check for today's market update. There's several new listings in the MLS that will hit. Looks like about 12, 13. One just went in right here on 69 South, Kings Cove. That's Lennar New Construction, Lennar Coastal New Construction. They bought out Rosh Coleman. This is another 4-bedroom, 2-bath with just under a third of an acre, 0.27. Almost 1,900 square foot. It was finished last year. Katie Oswald, Lennar Coastal. It's got the listing there, 279.9. So that's a bigger floor plan, almost 1,900 square foot. But you're only at 280, which is great. Nice, easy payment there. All right, next up, my subdivision. This is just directly across the street here from where I'm physically sitting at the store right now. Menorah Estates. It's an original city subdivision. It was established way back mid-century. This is actually a 1972 home, mid-century classic, late mid-century. It's got a relatively bigger lot. Most of them are a half acre. This one's only a third of an acre, 0.35. 1,500 square foot, which is that was a big house mid-century, in that time. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 level. You get a little bit better price. Got Inglewood Elementary, Hillcrest Schools, Kimberly Harris over at the Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed $230,000 asking price. And for mine, it was 1,500 square foot in Menorah. I think I paid $180 for it. It's about $50,000 difference there. But prices just go up. Prices continue to go up. That's just how it works. Okay. Next one. Here's the third listing for today, but it's the second one in Kings Cove. New construction, Lennar Coastal. Katie Oswald again, exclusive listing agent for that subdivision. This is a turn of the century subdivision. The builders, these institutional investor builders, created this subdivision. 4-bed, 2-bath, 1 level. Almost, it's a little over a third of an acre lot, 0.38. Big Sandy Elementary and Hillcrest High School, almost 1,600 square foot. Built 2024, finished 2024. This one's got a little bit different look to it. 269.9 asking. It's a little bit cheaper than that other 4-bedroom was. Got 2 options there for the larger floor plan. Okay, back in Tuscaloosa City East, Arcadia subdivision. I've sold very, very nice homes in Arcadia right there, just up University Boulevard. This one's 3411 Arcadia Drive. 2-level home, 6 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, late mid-century, 1978, big year for the University of Alabama, and a big-ass house, 3,962 square foot. That's a lot of heating and cooling to consider if you're buying a bigger home. This one's a little bit older, so you do get more square footage for the purchase price compared to others. It's almost got a full acre as well, 0.92, city schools, Arcadia Elementary and Bryant, Jana Janeri over at EXP Realty franchise in Central Alabama. She's got this one listed 384.9. 384.9, but that's tight in town, big square footage, big family can fit in there. Okay, next up, we're in rural Tuscaloosa County. Tyler Bigby, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. I believe he's the hired broker there. It's a little bit different with Keller Williams being a franchise. The broker is paid to be the broker, and the regular agents own the company. So it's actually pretty genius. Like usually the broker would tell you what to do, but your owner is going to tell you what to do in a company. And I think that's pretty interesting that they kind of took that power back and they're still just regular agents. Okay, this is in Ralph. Savannah Heights subdivision. It's a rural subdivision, but it is established, I guess. 2-story, 3-bed, 3 full bath. Beautiful home, light new construction, 2018 year built. 1,900 square foot even on an acre and a half, 1.5. Myrtlewood Elementary, which I'm a fan of. Sipsey Valley High School for the zoning. And this one is only asking $319,900. So this is an opportunity to get a much better condition home with the full acre plus that you always want. And new construction, right over that $300,000. A lot of homes in that area get much higher than $300,000. That Sipsey Valley area, and a lot of them have big land listings with them as well. All right, next up, we got a commercial opportunity on Greensboro Avenue, main commercial corridor, recognizable commercial corridor to locals here, 3601 Greensboro. It's got a fifth of an acre, 0.2, fifth of an acre lot, 8,500 square feet. That's fairly big. It's pretty big, 8,500 square foot. Gary House over at Tuscaloosa Realty. Brokerage office spelled with a K, Tuscaloosa, like Chief Tuscaloosa, I guess. This is a rental opportunity there, almost $5,000 a month, but you get 8,500 square foot, which is very doable. You can fit a lot of inventory, in that, depending on where. Let's see how you get it from Skyland Boulevard, turn north on Greensboro, approximately 150 yards. Building will be on right. Yeah, this is kind of a where am I? Always get turned around there. Okay, yeah, so there's Sahama Village. I mean, that's a pretty good spot. Pretty good spot. Okay, next up, I saw this one earlier. This is a really good opportunity for affordable and multifamily. You get an even better deal. This is a townhome, and I've sold several in here before. Hearthstone Townhomes. It's in Cottondale. Feels like Tuscaloosa City. You just turn left right there at the old Birmingham Highway intersection for Cottondale. And it's just you turn on King's Mill on the right at the cemetery. Takes you right to it. Easy payment though, $150,000 asking price. Larger floor plan, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1 half bath. Gotta love that. 1,150 square foot. It's got all that fitting into it. Cottondale Elementary, Holt High School. Stephanie McCullough over at Next Home Legacy franchise here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed. Super easy payment, under 150,000. That is a great beginner buyer or investment opportunity. You might get the 1% investor approach. on something like that, and your equity, will definitely increase as well. All right, next up, this is a single family residential lot. It's in Jefferson County. I'm not really interested in it. Midfield, Alabama. I'm not familiar with that at all. Just under a fifth of an acre in Midfield. Damon Gann, Keller Williams franchise group here in Tuscaloosa. He's got it listed all the way in Midfield. 13,500. I certainly hope he's got a 10% commission to split on that. But could build on it. Cheap lot. Okay, next up, we got another big commercial leasing opportunity. This one is commercial industrial. It's in Jefferson County, though. So Birmingham, Pawnee Village Road, 6,920 square foot. That's big as well. Can fit some inventory in that. Case McNeil, Right Space LLC is the leasing agent for this one. And they probably do triple net, $4,902 leasing price. Let's check that one out. Yeah, it looks like it needs some sort of roof on the awning part. Looks pretty bad. Nice. It's a good commercial property. All right, more commercial property. This one's for sale, though. 3160 McFarland Boulevard, 3.56 acres, almost 50,000 square foot. It's 49,000 square feet. It's huge, I tell you. Case McNeil, Right Space LLC. He's got the listing for this one. They've had 2 or 3 today. They're asking $2.5 million for that one. And, for 50,000 square feet, and yeah, I mean, it is right there. Could really, it would be great for some sort of manufacturing. That's a really good opportunity for some manufacturing. Okay, they got another one. This is a much smaller retail front. It's kind of like a metro warehouse, as they call them. This one's only $1,125 a month for 1,500 square foot. Case McNeil, Right Space LLC. Yeah, cheap. It's a good opportunity. Big opportunities for starting a business. That 50,000 square foot would be great for manufacturing. All right, got 2 left today. Back in Cottondale, this is Wrigley Way, Camden Lake subdivision. It's a very nice area right there off of what is that road? Buttermilk, excuse me. Paul Bryant High School. This is right past it. Nice subdivision there. It's close to Hargrove Road as well. Buttermilk connects Hargrove Road and the interstate all the way back to University Boulevard. Damon Gann, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. That's 2 for him today. He had that cheap lot in Midfield. 4 bed, 2 bath, 1 level, 1,830 square foot, almost a half acre. 340,000 asking price, so 340. A couple good ones in some of the edge of town areas, in the threes, the low threes. Okay, last one for Tuscaloosa MLS 3305 44th Place East. This is Tuscaloosa City East, original city subdivision, Alpine Meadows. This one was actually built in 2000, so it's got a garage, 1-car garage with it, 1,547 square foot. You see a lot of those homes, before turn of the century. 3 bed, 2 bath, 1 level. Woodland Forest Elementary, Bryant High School for zoning. Ashton Hunt over at Pritchett Moore Real Estate downtown. She's got this one listed. and somewhat affordable, 229.9. That would be a really easy payment, especially if there were two incomes under that same roof. 229 work for sure. Okay, so that is it for the Tuscaloosa MLS. I want to jump over to the um, Realtor Property Resource because there's several good ones in here today. Like I said, I checked between Fayette and Pickens County. First up in Fayette County, there is 6.3 acres listed today that's only asking $20,000. It's timberland. You might could get some money for the timber. You might not, but you could definitely clear out your little house pad and even place it right back on market. And it would be a potential homestead for somebody to build their house on. This is a really good opportunity because of the price point where you yourself can get in and start, flipping property. It doesn't have to be a rental property. You have to keep all your avenues open. And this is a good opportunity. And clear out a little space, make it a homestead, sell the whole thing, or sell six of them. You could create six of them or whatever you want to do, and do something that improves it, develops it. I can put it right back on the market for you, cash it out. You've got to be buying and selling to make any money long term. And when you're a beginner, just like I was 15, 16 years ago, when the price is lower, that's where you can really get the most amount of return for what you can do without a bank and all this partnerships that you got to pay off and stuff like that. Now, for example, even if you had a good friend that you wanted to get together, or even three of you, if you're all beginners, that's something to really think about. You pull together your money for the 20,000, and go ahead and do, like I said, to do a little bit of development. This is a good opportunity. You need to be buying and selling. Everybody deserves some real estate benefits and money, and this is a good avenue. This is what I do full time. So we'd be right there every step of the way to help you through all these things. So that's actually a really good listing. I don't care where it is. It's a great price. It's in Fayette, my serviceable area. That's where I work and can be tangible every single day. So that's what's going to be important. The full-time real estate brokers makes a big difference, and more experienced. I know much better opportunities. This is Harpers Hills, County Road 63 North, almost 40 acres for 124. East Bankton. Not sure what that is. That's one I just clicked on. Okay, yes, and now jumping back over to Pickens County, there was a timber guy. Mid-South Forestry is there in Gordo, and they have a lot of land listings that they have clear cut and contracts on. There is 6 acres, 6 new listings in Gordo from 47,000 to 90,000, and they're like big residential lots. The one for 90,000 is over 10 acres. So it's a potential home site, and they've already done some of the clearing. There's not a whole lot of information on it. I'd be glad to call the listing agent and get more if you're interested in it. But there's 6 of those, and I feel like somebody would probably be interested, in making it a residential development. It looks like there's some areas of all of them are already flat and clear and ready to build. This one for 79.5 is 8.65 acres. So you got some opportunity. There's a big one in Rivermont, Pickensville for 400,000. It's 2,400 square foot. So yeah, those are the 2 good ones for Fayette County and Pickens County today. Really good opportunities for land listings. So, Don't forget to call my sponsored lenders, Ryan Pernud and his wife Heather. They work together just like Brandy and I do to make your experience even better. They can help you with anything real estate, mortgage, and financing. They really can, step in. It will be a great experience. We offer more. We're proud of that. We're saving customers money every single day. We're trying to bring more to our little market here. Some of these rural markets have just been really neglected of investment and opportunities to revive the homes and give people better houses, something to be excited about. So that's what we do. Monday's gone. Enjoy the day. Call us if you need anything. It's the beginning of the week. You definitely can. I can accomplish something for you by Friday. We can get it done and get started. You got to be buying and selling. You want to make money in real estate. You have to be buying and selling. Renting is a great opportunity. There's plenty of lanes, to get that property paid off faster, get your money back faster, and then that entire rent check, is income, free and clear. There's a lot of several lanes for that. So call the full-time brokers. This is what we do every day. Super excited. We're closing on those 2 fix and flips and reform. I would love to help you accomplish something like that. It's what we do full-time. And, stand by. We'll have that builder license very shortly. I'm going to carve out that 4-hour last test I've got to take and acquire the license. So that's it. Sayonara.